Hello everyone, my name is Sagar and I hope you are doing well. In this video, we'll see how we can create a solution and then we'll move our solution from one environment to a different environment as well. And inside our solution, we'll move a simple table and flow. So here currently I'm into this environment. The name of this environment is Sagar. Okay. And what I can do, I can create a solution. I will go to solution. I can click on new solution. I can give a name to my solution. I can say this as Sagar solution. I can give a display name, but name, in name we can't have a space. And here I will need to create a publisher. Okay, so these are out of the box publisher, CDS and default publisher. So I'll be creating my own publisher. I will click on new publisher. Here I will need to give a name. Okay, I can say Sagar demo. Inside my name, I shouldn't have any space. I can give a good description. This is demo solution. And here now I need to have a prefix. I will say SC. All my objects will have a prefix named as SC. So my object will look like this. For example, I have a table named as sales table. So it will look like SC underscore sales table. So I'm going to save this. And once I will save this, now this publisher will be selected here. So I'll be selecting this one only. Okay. Here also you have more options, but these are not important. So I can simply hit on this create button. So what it will do, it will simply create a solution for me. Okay. And now whatever changes I will make in this environment, if in case I want to migrate this into my different environment, I will need to do everything inside my solution only. Okay, so for example, let me go ahead and create a new table. So I can simply go to table here. So I can say here SC test table. Okay, I'm simply going to create a table. That's it. I'm not going to insert any fields, something like that, because the main agenda of this video is to how we can create a solution, how we can move the solution. So I'll wait. So it has basically created a table for me. Okay, now what I will do, I will create one flow as well. So I can go here and let me go to all, click on new app, or let me go to automation, cloud flow, let me choose instant flow. Okay, so I'm waiting for this widget to get open. Okay, here I can select this manually trigger a flow because I'm just creating a demo flow, so nothing is required here. I want to show the complete end-to-end process. You can say test flow. Let me add a new step here so that this flow gets saved. I can write a compose here. Inside my compose, I can say hello world. Okay, let me save this. It will take a second to save this flow. Right, I'm waiting here. Okay, this saved now. Now inside my solution, I have one table and I have one flow. So you see I have one cloud flow, one table. If in case I completed all my activity in my dev box and I want to move it to my, for user acceptance testing or to some other environment. So the simple solution here would be, so currently you need to understand that your solution is unmanaged state. So you can do any changes here. If in case you want to move it to, to a different environment, So you have multiple options. Either you can do ALM, you can use Git, you can simply export and import as well. That is what we'll do. So what you can do, when you click here, you have this option, export solution. Okay, simply click on next, and before export you need to publish your changes, but I'm not going to do it because usually you will do it. And here you have two options. Either you can choose as managed or unmanaged. So usually if you are exporting your dev solution in your next environment, you want to move it to as a managed solution only, because in managed solution you can't do a direct edit. Okay, only in unmanaged solution you can do the changes. And currently the version is this, so when you will export, then the version will become this. So I can simply click on this export button. Now it will take a few seconds. Okay, and by the time I want to show you this option, so you have this deploy option, so you can configure a pipeline. So we have the out of the box pipelines also available, that probably will see in our upcoming videos later. Okay, but for now we are exporting this solution manually. And then what we'll do, once this solution will export, we'll simply download this manually, and then we'll import this solution into our next environment. Okay, so let me do the preparation in the meantime. So currently I am into my Sagar environment. So I will switch to a different environment. Alright guys, so my solution is exported. I can simply download this. I'm doing it manually because I want to show the demo. Okay, and then here I want to import this into my different environment. Let us say I want to import this solution into this environment, dev1. So I will click on my this environment. Here you have the option to import the solution. Simply click here, browse your file. So the file that we have downloaded, the first thing that we'll do is, let me go to properties here, and I will unblock it first, and then I will select this. I'll click on next. Okay, and here you can simply click on import. Now again, this may take a few moments, totally depending upon how many objects you have. Then it will get imported into this particular environment. So I'll wait for it. Okay, here now my solution is imported. So now you will not see your solution in managed. You will either need to go to all or managed. I'll click on managed, and here you see my solution got imported in less than 3 minutes, because I don't have any great objects there. Now we can verify our changes. So we have created one table and one flow. So if you see, the exact table is coming here. Okay, and now let me go to Cloudflow, and I will, so if you see, this is the edit button is disabled here. The reason is because we exported the solution as managed, and we imported the solution as managed into our this environment. So that's why we cannot do the direct changes inside the flow. And let me click on this edit button here. Just want to see, we have a compose and we have a manual button here. Okay, you see here, same thing. Okay, so even I can't undo, I can't redo, right? So all these options are disabled for me. Okay, so this is all about how you can create a solution, how you can export a solution, how you can import a solution. When you do all this, what all changes occurred in your environment. And there is one more important thing that I want to highlight is, you see the version is 1.001. Okay, but whereas if you'll go here also you will see the same version. Next time when you will export the solution, your version will change to 2. Similarly, when you will import, there also it will change to 2. Alright, so that is all about the solution and its import and export process. Thanks for watching this video.